The Educator's Predicament: How Technology is Calling the Shots. Hello there, folks, and welcome back to Idiom Optima. This is where I intersect with you on topics dealing with teaching, learning, and technology. And in today's video, we'll discuss an important and timely issue that I call the Educator's Predicament, and how technology is calling the shots. If you're an educator, a student, an administrator, an educational policymaker, or just someone interested in the intersection of technology and education, you're in the right place. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more thought-provoking content. Now, let's dive in. It's no hyperbole, but educators are overwhelmed by the tech tsunami. Yes, I call it a tech tsunami. I got to say that since the late 1980s, we educators have been swamped with technological gadgetry. As soon as one invention emerges, we scramble to understand it, use it, and theorize it. You may be too young to remember when computers first entered the classroom. That was a moment of great excitement for me and everyone. But I still had to figure out how to incorporate them into my classes. Now, not a week or a month passes without us being faced with countless new technologies that require our attention. That may be a bit too much. There's more to say about this technological avalanche burying us teachers. And this is the ever-changing techno-educational landscape. As I said, no sooner do we master one instructional technology than another emerges. And the cycle continues. It's like we're caught in a tornado with no time to mull over what to do. I've experienced this feeling firsthand in my teaching career. Just imagine this. The moment I became proficient with using interactive whiteboards, new technologies such as virtual reality started to gain traction. I tell you what, I call myself a technology enthusiast. But boy, keeping up with these constant changes can be overwhelming. This is simply because we're drowning in gadgets. Not that the tech sector means to inflict harm on us, they are only doing their job. And God bless them, they are prolific, and they're adding value to our lives. There is no end to technological affordances that come our way. I am talking about PowerPoint, learning management systems, video conferencing platforms, Google Suite, social media, audio, video editing programs, Dropbox, etc. Because we are lost in a sea of gadgets, we spend our time learning to harness technology. I hate to break it to you, but as an educator myself, I've had to familiarize myself with various online tools and platforms, often at the expense of focusing on my core teaching responsibilities. As a result of this time crunch, I have often had to choose between mastering technology and teaching content. As I just said, mastering technology is time-consuming, leaving us with precious little time to delve deep into the content. I have often found myself stretched thin. The thing is, trying to keep up with the latest tech trends while still delivering quality education to students is not easy. Because I am a digital immigrant, understanding how technology works is not exactly second nature to me. Using it in the classroom and looking and being proficient does not come easy to me. In the end, as I enter the classroom, I feel that neither my mastery of technology nor the subject matter is solid enough, ultimately impacting my students' learning experience. I become the proverbial jack of all trades, master in none. Many educational institutions have indeed invested vast amounts of money in technological training and workshops to help us upgrade our teaching toolkit. The result of this prioritization is that institutions end up relegating teaching pedagogy to a second order of importance. I'm sure you have all seen schools prioritize technology purchases over teacher professional development. Because educational institutions are under so much pressure to integrate technology, sound teaching practices quickly become victims of this priority. This leads me to talk about how this knowledge hierarchy impacts education. For all intents and purposes, it seems safe to say that knowledge of technology has become more important for educators than knowledge of the content or pedagogy. Okay. Picture two teachers in the classroom imparting the same content. One teacher is tech-savvy and always has ways of surprising their students with their mastery of new applications or software. The other teacher deeply understands their subject matter and has, over the years, learned the pedagogic ropes. On the other hand, their knowledge of technology is slim. There is at least an equal chance that students will appreciate the one who masters technology more than the other. The educator's predicament doesn't stop here. Most teaching approaches, pedagogies, and theories can be considered frameworks of the pre-technology era. The theories in use today are constructivism, cognitivism, behaviorism, and their many variants. These theories and the teaching methodologies and practices associated with them definitely belong to a bygone era. By today's standards, they are obsolete. Indeed, there has been much talk about connectivism as a theory for the technological age. Still, this theory is not yet fully elaborated because it tries to capture changing realities that are not stable enough for description, analysis, and theorization. Finally, it is fair to represent that the AI revolution has thrown our educational paradigms in disarray. Under the AI zeitgeist, teaching and learning, education, research, and knowledge construction must be reinvented, pure and simple. We now have AI-powered platforms such as intelligent tutoring systems that provide differentiated instruction, essays on demand, and automated grading. As a result, students may find working with an AI more economical, more appealing, and less cumbersome than learning from an instructor. Serious questions arise about our role in the future and how AI will impact, change, or revolutionize the education project. In conclusion, let me quote myself again. Technology is calling the shots in education. And it's high time we educators started navigating this complex landscape and asking these and other timely questions. Ideally, we should strike a careful balance between embracing technological advances and maintaining a strong focus on pedagogy and content expertise. In reality, the torrent of transformations from the technology pipeline leaves us with little time to adapt, learn, theorize, and move forward. We can barely hang in there. This is one version of the facts, and it may be that some viewers will comment that this video is all doom and gloom, but never mind. Let this be one representation of reality from a person who considers himself objective, measured, and even-handed. So, this is what I am saying. If educators and educational institutions are to survive at all, they should take stock of the previous, current, and upcoming changes and revise everything about how they conduct the business of education. These changes are unfolding at dizzying rates, impacting not only teaching and learning best practice, but also academia's mission, vision, and core values. Ultimately, the educator's predicament has consequences for students, parents, the institution, and the knowledge creation process. Now, more than ever, institutions need to focus on researching this state of affairs so they can recast schools and colleges in a way that maintains their relevance for the foreseeable future. That's it for today's video, folks. I hope you found this video thought-provoking and insightful. If you have any experiences or ideas on this topic, please share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more engaging content on technology, education, and more. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.